there. So yeah, today is Sunday. Well, I reviewed the week. I saw, how how it was, and I had ups and downs, more downs than ups. But I still I did some it's funny, but even though it wasn't the most productive, just like the other weeks. Uh, this week was the one that I had the most resounding outcomes. In this case, uh, meetings, right? Opportunities created. And, wasn't was two uh, appointments that I did, and I mean, of course, it's not a crazy number, but it's the beginning. Like it's small wins. You start to creating more confidence confidence and with that because I'm building evidence so I can become confident in what I'm doing and uh was kind of tough because it's about to the the year is about to end and even though I did that I made these appointments, it's not like they were closed or anything. So yeah, I mean, at the end of it, it all boils down to money. Like my dad, he talked to me like, "Hey man, you know, you gotta see other thing and find a regular job. This is not working. This is not gonna work." And I mean, I'm kind of used to that. Like of course in the first times that I because were quite a few times that this happened. That was more that made me more bothered and sad. But like right now, I take this I absorb this more I don't know more impartial, impersonal, let's say. But it's still it stinks, it stinks. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's still it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant to hear that. So I just I went in a walk and I was just looking. There's a park here, and I mean today was a really uh, good weather. Like the weather was really good. Very how can I say refreshing. Yeah, refreshing. It's kind of cold, but not so cold, and it was good. And I was just sitting in a bench. I think it's a bench. I was just looking to the nature, to the trees, and hearing the sound of the wind. And I was like, shit, man. I thought a lot of things, but I started thinking like, oh, maybe I should, uh, try this thing, because I've been considering. I'm not gonna lie, of doing the part time 9 to 5 and then doing the part time, the thing that I'm doing. And yeah, I mean, it's not like shit, man. If let's say if I have to choose between starve to death and not having money for anything and follow my dream. I mean, if I'm dead, I can I can pursue my dream if I'm dead. I can't pursue my dream if I'm dead. So yeah, but it's not like it's in that situation. But even though I consider that, and then I remember that I applied to this offer, on-site offer, and I've already tried this company, and they didn't accept. Like I called them, and I was kind of pissed. Ah, fuck those bastards. But then I was sitting there and reflecting. looking to the trees and to the sky and to all this abundance of life and so beautiful. And I was like, shit, man, who gives a fuck? Only me gives a like I like they don't give a fuck about that. Like no one gives a shit. Only me. And like the reason that I'm caring about that is completely meaningless because there's a lot of other opportunities out there, way better opportunities, and I know that I can you know make so much more with the things that I know. So like it's so pathetic, but like in my head, I was like no, but so like I got back and I was like shit, man, it's not like it's not like I'm really desperate. Like all this shit is in my head, and of course, I mean there are facts, but it's still like it's not like it's the rock bottom. I didn't reach that yet. I don't know. Who knows, right? I can't, see the future. But I didn't reach the rock bottom. Rock bottom. So there's a lot of things like to a lot of noise. There's a lot of things that are about to come. You know, things that you know are still like are there are possibilities that are no in some how can I explain that? There are possibilities that weren't like revealed, and they weren't revealed because I didn't put the right inputs for that to happen. So there's a lot of things that to unfold, let's say. There's a lot of other things that can happen as long as I continue doing this. And then I look into this thing of this guy. What's his name? Fuck, fuck, I'm not gonna remember his name. But anyway, he's a neuroscientist, and he was talking about like meditation and like he explained way more deep, thorough, thorough and sophisticated way. Like the ego, like there is no me, there is no I, like. And I was like, shit, man. Like that really, like opened up my mind. I was like, fuck. Like we suffer a lot because of that, We say like things are not bearable, like this is unbearable, but when you're going through, you're bearing the thing you said was that was unbearable. You're bearing that, and like this thinking of how long is this gonna take, and thinking about oh shit that hurts, like thinking about the future and about the past, like this friction makes you like makes the pain even more hard, even more painful. And there's the way you frame it, because you say like you got a pain in your back, let's say, and then let's say like option A, this pain is caused due to the deadlift you just did, and like you broke your PR, so like you're gonna perceive this pain as a good thing because like oh shit I made progress, I achieved something, I reached my goal, I broke my record. So this pain is going to be something good. Now, the same pain, let's say you go to a doctor and say you got cancer. Like every time you feel this pain is going to be like hell. Because your mind's going to think like, oh shit, I will die. And then let's say option C, this is, just a distinction, like something that is fleeting. like it's gonna pass, and you just gotta do some massages, and like put some you know what's the name of it? A cold bag of ice, and then like you're gonna be healed. Like it's gonna healed. It's gonna heal. Yeah. So like you're gonna perceive like this. Okay, this sucks, but I'll be alright. So like in all the three scenarios, it's the same pain, but the way you perceive it can like increase or decrease the pain you're feeling, even though it's the same input, it's the same condition. So, like putting this into my perspective, like that's really true. I can't apply that. I can't apply that to my reality because no, it's like oh you gotta do this, you gotta no find a work. Like I know you gotta find a job. I know that's true, and I was kind of feeling upset and like shit, fuck, I'm fucked. Like I'm 20 years old. I don't have a job but like I'm just 20 years old. Like like see like these predictions that I imagine, you know, like fuck if I don't do this, this is gonna happen, this is gonna be bad. Or when I think about the past, like oh shit, back in high school I was really talented. What happened? If I have done this or that, I could be in a better position today. Like both of these scenarios, I'm putting a frame into it, a negative frame that is gonna make me suffer more. And the thing is, all of this is just thoughts, but like it's just the way that I'm thinking about that. But like this thing that he told, like I've heard that already. I don't remember from where, but you're not your thoughts. So like there is you're aware, like your awareness, and then there's your thoughts, the way your ego perceive things, right? And then like your awareness is the thing, is you like ob- absor- observing, observing, observing your own thoughts. It's like there's your awareness, and your awareness is like observing your thoughts, seeing your thoughts, right? But then you think that you are your thoughts, so you might think, oh shit, this is bad. I don't know what's gonna be for the future. You're not that. Like that's just the way you're perceiving the situation. But you're not that. Like I saw this comment, like really smart comment. It's just like Mario. Like you know the game, uh, Mario, Mario, Super Mario. Uh, that way, like Mario, he can like move, like forward, like backwards, up and down, right? And then like in this situation that I just described, you're Mario, and like you're behaving in a way that or you're going like forward, backwards, up or down, right? And like you're getting mad, like oh shit, I couldn't like defeat the enemy, or I couldn't get that coin, right? But you don't know that besides all of that, all that, like the reality, there is someone controlling you. In this case, you or me playing the video game, right? But most of the times we're just in that in the dimension of your Mario like playing the game, and you think that's the reality. But that's just the way you imagine the reality, right? Of course. I mean, if some shit happens, you're gonna feel sad and like it's terrible. Like we as human beings, we suffer, and like there are things that are good and there are things that are bad. There are things that's gonna make you happy and there are things that are gonna make you sad. Yeah, that's true. Like it's not like I don't feel the feelings. Of course I feel. Of course I feel upset. Of course I feel sad. Of course. But once we go through that, we can we have the capacity to cope that in a better way where we don't feel so like unnecessary suffering, right? And that's like that's if I'm not mistaken, that's the way there's a therapy that uses that like that reminds me a lot of stoicism. Like you gotta only focus on the things you can't control, right? So is the uh shit. Mm, shit. I'm not gonna remember. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember. But it says that like y- the way like if you like focus on the things you can't control, you're gonna suffer. Now, if you focus on the things you can control, no, you're still gonna suffer, but like you can face the challenge in a better way. You know? Of course, that's way more like easier said than done. I know that, but like having this and like now I can because I think a lot and like I've always had this thing of being very like introspective and like it's good, but not but not all the time at all. Like when you're just like so introspective in all the situations, this is bad, and I know that, and I know that it's bad. Sometimes you just gotta get out of your head and live the moment, and that can like really can really screw a lot of good moments and good opportunities. Yeah, that made me sad just saying that. But yeah, what else can I do right now, right? Like complain about it is not gonna change. It's not gonna help, right? So I shouldn't complain. You know, just the fact like we need to be more remembered and taught, right? So yeah, I think that's a good start. Like this new week is coming, we're switching niches, and yeah, I think now I'm clearing up a lot of the fog that it has been in my mind now have has been in my mind the fog. But yeah, I'm finding better ways to cope with that. But yeah, man, that's it. Take care.